For me, the financial services industry has always been at the forefront of learning innovation, especially in the digital arena. Therefore, I've always kept a close eye on this industry, and in particular on the reasons behind their drive to innovate. My interest has been piqued recently as this industry is going through an enormous amount of change due to digital. According to research by PwC, over the 5 years to 2017, banking saw a 19% shift towards digital interactions amongst its customers. And this was accompanied by a 5% decrease in human interactions. And that has played out in my own experience. I cannot remember the last time I had any human interaction with my bank. Everything I need is done via my bank's app. This customer migration is changing the landscape of what L&D is expected to provide for learners in financial institutions. One customer said to us, the skills that we are now having to think about developing in our organisation are massively different, very different certainly to what a traditional banker would require. Today I will take a look at 7 factors driving this change, and to do this I've leaned on some research that came out of a recent think tank event that we ran, which was attended by global learning managers from some of the world's largest banks. So number 1, data and analysis. Financial institutions have more data on their customers than anyone, and this offers up a lot of opportunity, but they struggle to extract meaning and value. By some estimates, businesses only use 0.5% of their available data, and this suggests that data skills are going to be needed more and more by more and more people in organisations, even with the advent of AI. Number 2, open banking. If we want to unlock the real power of data, it can't remain in data silos, and to unlock its value, data needs to be aggregated, compared and combined with other data sets, and in some cases shared with third-party organisations. However, security is a prime consideration for financial organisations, and this consideration has shaped their culture and their protocols. Are they ready for the culture change this might bring, and what skills will be needed for such a large cultural shift? Number 3, cybersecurity. Both the frequency and severity of cyber attacks have ramped up in recent years, making it a big business priority. And this trend does not just affect financial organisations. The 20FT Pulse survey found that 45% of executives across business sectors in Europe, the Gulf and Asia see cybersecurity as a top 5 priority. So on one hand, there is a need for a more open data policy, and on the other, there is a need to protect that data from attack. Balancing these two forces is key, and it creates some major people challenges for these organisations. Number 4, artificial intelligence. The latest wave of automation in industry is more advanced in financial organisations than anywhere else. In a sector which mass process and procedures figure so strongly, the potential is huge. This wave of automation promises cost savings and the chance to free up staff currently engaged in slightly robotic roles. So there is a need to help those people reinvent themselves and learn new skills. Number 5, blockchain. Blockchain continues to focus the minds of people in financial services. VC investment in blockchain startups is up 280% so far this year. And the promise the technology offers in terms of greater efficiencies makes it a compelling, if slightly controversial, source of interest. The key here is to learn as much about this new technology as possible in order to take advantage of it. Number 6, geopolitics. Also figuring highly on that FT Pulse survey as a global business priority was concern about the change in world politics as well as regulation. Issues such as Europe, such as Brexit and the growth of nationalism, combined with President Trump's aggressive America First trade policy, along with his championing of regulatory easing, has created a backdrop of widespread uncertainty. Change is on the ascendant, and change always promotes training needs, sometimes in unpredictable areas. Finally, number 7, RegTech. It is estimated that 10 to 15% of financial staff work in governance, risk management and compliance. RegTech promises to bring advanced analytics, robotic process automation and cognitive computing to bring greater efficiency and reliability to the business of compliance, and ultimately to restore public trust in the industry. According to a recent report by KPMG, $1.37 billion of RegTech investment has happened in the first half of 2018, which is more than the whole of 2017. While RegTech is in its infancy, interest is growing rapidly. So for more on this subject, then check out our Digital Transformation in Financial Services Think Tank report. You'll find the link above or in the comments box below. So until next time.